Two of these widely available models, the Chevrolet Citation and the Ford Fairmont, are the subjects of this week's road test. These cars represent Detroit's latest thinking on the future of the family sedan. By 1985, the Citation Fairmont class car will be the largest model made in America. We prepared a summary of those tests to let you judge if either of these domestic products might suit your family's transportation needs.
The Ford Fairmont first went on sale in September of 1978 and was viewed by the motoring press as the most advanced sedan ever built by Detroit. The Fairmont and its sister, the Mercury Zephyr, although of conventional front-engine rear-drive construction, featured advanced use of lightweight materials, spacious interiors, and suspensions and steering gear normally found only on imports. First-year Fairmont sales totaled over 422,000 units, an all-time record for a single model. However, in the spring of 1979, Chevrolet unveiled its answer to the Fairmont, and many experts made the Ford product instantly obsolete. Its much-reviewed X-bodies, with the Chevrolet Citation the sales leader, took the public by storm. The car offered the exterior size of a compact with the interior space of an intermediate car, along with the extra traction provided by its front-wheel drive engine. Both cars have a similar wheelbase of 105 inches. However, the front-wheel drive arrangement on the Citation makes that car almost 19 inches shorter than the Fairmont. The Citation's overall length is 177 inches, but the Fairmont stretches to almost 196 inches. Both cars tested here are four-door sedans, with the Citation having a hatchback and the Fairmont a traditional trunk. Looking under the hood of both cars gives a dramatic view of two different technologies. The Fairmont boasts an inline six-cylinder 3.3-liter engine connected to a three-speed automatic transmission. Accessibility is above average since the Fairmont's engine bay is large enough for 8-cylinder power plants. The Citation is another story. The 2.8-liter V6 in a crossways or transverse arrangement with a three-speed automatic transaxle underneath totally fills its compartment. As for the passengers, both cars have wide front doors for easy entry. However, the Fairmont is kinder for those who must enter the rear. The extra width of the Fairmont is well used for wider seats. Thus, both cars have a maximum capacity of 5 adults in slightly cramped comfort. Rear visibility in the Fairmont was excellent. The Citation, however, had noticeable blind spots and limited rear visibility. The Citation really is almost a station wagon in this body style. The hatchback has a normal capacity of almost 20 cubic feet of cargo. But when you lower the Citation's rear seats, the volume is doubled. The Fairmont offers a very respectable cargo volume of 16.8 cubic feet and a long, if shallow, floor. Part of our road test includes judging the difficulty of changing a flat tire on the open road without assistance. The Fairmont uses a full-size spare and a scissors jack. The jack lifts the car easily, although the gearing is slow and time-consuming. Once off the ground, a combination lug wrench and jack handle is also used to remove the wheel cover and tire. Putting the flat back into the trunk takes some muscle due to the high rear sill. It will, however, store neatly below the cargo floor. The Citation uses a small, space-saving temporary spare tire and a conventional bumper jack. This jack is faster but trickier to use than the Fairmont's. There were no problems in changing the Citation's tire, and the flat will also store beneath the cargo floor. In normal driving, each car exhibits a fair amount of road feel through the power steering. In the case of the Citation with its front drive, the road feel is accentuated, which most drivers will appreciate. GM engineers have done a good job of hiding torque steer, or the tendency of a front-wheel drive car to pull to one side during acceleration. Our Fairmont held a good straight-ahead attitude, but felt very light in the rear during cornering test. The Citation, despite its lack of weight in the rear, exhibited less of a tendency to fishtail. Handling on both cars benefited from their steel-belted radials, although most drivers found the standard Goodyear and Firestone tires a bit soft and noisy. The Citation had more positive handling, meaning that the minimum steering input would change directions. The Citation has a turning radius of 38.5 feet. Surprisingly, the Fairmont, despite its bigger size, had almost the same turning radius of 39 feet. Passing acceleration favored the Citation despite the larger size of the Fairmont engine. The Citation moved from 40 to 55 in 4.5 seconds. The Fairmont, due probably to its higher weight, took 5.5 seconds for the same test. Acceleration in both cars was judged as adequate. Braking was perhaps better than expected on both cars. Neither showed noticeable fade in stops from 30 and 55 miles per hour. The GM product stopped in under 30 feet from 30 miles per hour. The Fairmont took almost 45 feet. From 55, the results were much closer, 155 feet for the Citation, 156 for the Fairmont. As we said, the Citation and Fairmont are both part of the newer breed of fuel-efficient family cars. The Environmental Protection Agency rates both six-cylinder cars at 20 miles per gallon city. Highway estimates are 27 in the Citation and 30 in the Fairmont. Combined mileage estimates are 23 and 24 respectively. On our 66-mile test loop, the Citation was the thriftiest, averaging 23.5 miles per gallon, and the Fairmont 22 even. Both cars carry a 14-gallon fuel tank. We discovered no glaring faults on either car except for the poor placement of the front seat belts in the Citation. The belts protrude through the front seat cushions in a cheap-looking manner, and all drivers found the belt shoulder placement uncomfortable. The Fairmont, with a similar system, was adequate. In summary, the Fairmont is bigger outside without much real advantage on the interior. Both cars are lighter than the models they replaced, but with a full tank of gas, the Citation, at 2,780 pounds, was 290 pounds lighter than the heavily optioned Fairmont. All in all, these two cars represent the best to date from Detroit in two different routes on technology. The Fairmont is easily the last of its breed, as all the automakers shift towards front-wheel drive. Both cars will do their job of carrying a family of 4 or 5 in reasonable comfort. The Citation can carry far more cargo when needed and does have a slight edge in gas mileage.
One more point. The basic Fairmont four-door costs $5,011. That's compared to a Citation four-door hatchback sticker of $5,734. That $700 advantage for the Fairmont will remain as options are added, since most are similarly priced. That advantage should also increase on 1981 models, since GM is expected to lift Citation prices some 8%, while Fairmont will jump slightly less. That's something to consider in any new car purchase.